Sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, smash that subscribe button, turn your notifications so you are notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I'm saying a very big shout out to every one of you for the support you all shower me here with. I am grateful, and you all are super sweet. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about the squad that has a meltdown. And it happened that the House voted for censor Rashid Tlaib. Why? Because they said that what she is saying is anti-Semitic. What did she say? She is only pointing out the evil that is going on in Palestine and what Israel is doing. And how is that anti-Semitic? And why is it that there is no democracy anymore? Because what she is saying is the reality and the truth that Palestine has been facing. So other Black women and other people of color are standing with her and also rendering their voices against what they are doing to her. And the fact that she is the only Palestine person, she is the only one representing Palestine. And why is it that they want to shut her down right now that things are going so bad? Why do they want to censor her? Because this does not make any sense. And a lot of Black people are coming out to speak on it, and they are saying, if they could do this to this woman, who knows what they are going to do Black people next. Let's get into this video.
Like all Palestinians, just wants to live her life with freedom and human dignity we all deserve.
Time has expired.
The movement will continue for liberation until every single Palestinian has the right to live
from
in
Maryland
liberty.
This place is where 1,700 members of Congress, this elected body, enslaved Black people. It's not surprising because they thought it was right. Racism and sexism, Islamophobia get pushed off in elevators, xenophobia and more right here in this workplace.
Democrats just voted with Republicans to censure Rashida Tlaib. 22 Democrats voted with Republicans to censure her. The only Palestinian American who was representing people in federal government just got censured. And her own fellow Democrats made it happen. I am honestly speechless.
Here are the 22 Democrats who voted with Republicans to censure Rashida Tlaib. I want you to take a look at them names. "22 Democrats voted with Republicans to censure Rashida Tlaib." Do not tell me about what the fuck she said, because she ain't say anything controversial like bomb Israel off the face of the earth. She didn't say any of that. She didn't say any of that. And she's Palestinian. She's fucking Palestinian. These 22 Democrats voted with Republicans to censure a woman simply because she's Palestinian. That is it. I'm about to talk about the DNC. If you are not going to like what I have to say, right now would be the time for you to scroll away. But when you do, please understand that it was members of the DNC, your party, vote blue no matter who, that voted to censure one of their own. For no other reason other than the fact that she's Palestinian. The end. Do y'all not remember me telling y'all that Democrats are just Republicans without the fucking racial slurs? They're proving it. They threw one of their own under the bus. Now, when the time came to get rid of George Santos, a known fucking liar, it was Democrats that sided with Republicans to keep him. Brian Mast literally said there is no innocent Palestinians in Gaza. Not one fucking vote from the Democrats to censure that motherfucker. Marjorie Taylor Greene routinely talks about globalist, which is code for Jews. Not one vote to censure that bitch. Where are the Democrats on that? See, some of y'all really want us to believe that democracy is on the hinge if we don't vote for Joe Biden. Y'all are chastising motherfuckers. But when we're asking legitimate questions, you have no fucking answers. Here's a legitimate question. Why in the fuck would 22 other motherfucking Democrats vote with Republicans to censure the only Palestinian American fucking member of Congress? At the same time that Israel is carpet bombing Palestinian people right now. See, this is the thing. What Democrats and Republicans want is blind loyalty. The Republicans are more than willing to do that. Republican voters who ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out are more than happy to give blind loyalty to their party. They are more than happy to do that because to them, fascism is a good thing. They don't give a fuck. But now Democrats are starting to want the same goddamn thing. And I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen. I don't do blind loyalty to a motherfucker. You got to earn my goddamn loyalty. You have to. And if you don't, motherfuck you as a staff record label and the motherfucking crew. I don't care. I don't care. This is not new to me. I've been this way for fucking 40 years. I don't just give my blind loyalty to anything or anyone. If I call you a friend, a brother, or a sister, if I call you family, that means your motherfucking ass has earned that. It was not given because you look nice, you have a big booty, you rap. No. It doesn't work that way. And what a lot of you motherfuckers are upset about is that y'all are the party you want us to support is showing they motherfucking ass at a very crucial goddamn time. A very crucial motherfucking time. People are about tired of this shit. I, of the Gen X generation, we've always been tired of this shit. We've always known that nothing the fuck that we want will ever be achieved. Because we've always had to capitulate to fucking boomers. Always. But the generations after us, they are no longer fucking towing the line of blind loyalty. And they fucking shouldn't. And now you're worried. Now you're fucking worried. Because since Bill Clinton in 92, Democrats have only offered we're not those guys fucking talking points. The only person that I can honestly say didn't do that was Obama. Because he didn't have to. He didn't fucking have to. But Clinton, all the motherfuckers that ran against Bush, the two motherfuckers that ran against Bush, Gore and fucking Kerry, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, they're all offering we're not those guys. And they're showing without a shadow of a motherfucking doubt that they will pull just as nasty of a fucking tactic as a Republican when it suits them. Rashida Tlaib was only fucking censured because she's the only Palestinian American fucking member of Congress. That's it. Don't tell me nothing else. She has never been on the Senate, never been on the congressional floor, never been out in front of a camera advocating for a nuclear weapon to be dropped on Israel. She's never said that. Meanwhile, there are members of Congress in that body that actually have said that about Palestinians. And it's just so fucking convenient that the same motherfucking party that was okay with the Jews will not replace us people marching in fucking Charlottesville are now the ones saying, hey, Palestinian American fucking Congresswoman, you can't say shit. And there's 22 Democrats that say, yeah, she can't say shit. I'm going to ask the question of the Israeli government. If your cause is so righteous, your beliefs are so righteous, why in the fuck are you going around helping make laws to where it is illegal to criticize the fucking government of the state of Israel? Why are you doing that? And why did 22 fucking Democrats go along with that bullshit? See, this is y'all problem. Don't question anything. Vote blue no matter who. Why? Why? Why the fuck? Because this proved everything I've been saying about the Democrats since Bill Clinton. This fucking moment right here proved everything I was fucking saying about the Democrats since Bill Clinton. They are Republican light. They give you all the Republican talking points and they expect all the blind loyalty that the Republicans have. They just ain't gonna say the N-word in front of black people or say any slurs in front of an ethnic group or a minority group. So y'all can miss me with that bullshit. Y'all can miss me the fuck out with that bullshit. Y'all can get the fuck on. Because this don't make no motherfucking sense. And the fact that you motherfuckers expect people to believe this shit, and you got your little operatives all through social media trying to spread this idea of, well, look at what happened with Project 2025. I'm looking at what's going on with Democrat 2023. I ain't liking what the fuck I see. So don't scare me with a boogeyman, bitch. I'm looking at what the fuck your ass is doing in front of me. There is no other reason. Just like the fucking attacks against Ilhan Omar, there is no other reason other than the fact that she's fucking Muslim. That's it. That is fucking it. And I'm sorry, right now, the fucking Democratic Party as it consists right the fuck now is a toxic brew. It is no different than the fucking Republicans. The only thing that separates the two of them is what fucking depths they will go. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. And y'all expect me to just support this shit blindly? You can kiss my ass. After you motherfucking hang me, kiss my ass. You out your fucking mind. Y'all need to clean up your house. Don't scare me with a boogeyman. Don't tell me how important this fucking election is because your fucking party is inept. You need to clean up your own fucking house.
Listen, the only way we can get ahead in life, we need to stick together, man. We need to start voting. No more vote for president. Just vote for the local officials. Put them in a position to get power. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way we could take back what's ours. Make everything black and brown. No more Caucasian. They are the reason we going through this shit. They are the reasons why we keep at each other's throat. It's the Caucasian people. They live and breathe drama. They do not care. They are the devils that God speaks about in the Bible. We gotta stick together, people. This is the only way this shit gonna stop. All the hate and all that shit, kick that shit to the side. Get rid of your pride. Swallow that. You know what I'm saying? We got bigger fish to fry. Alright?
Representative Rashida Tlaib, the only Palestinian American in Congress, was censured. 22 Democrats, along with the majority of Republicans, voted to do so. Here's a list of the Democrats who voted to censor her. You can check when they are up for election if you are in their district and vote them out.
Democrats just voted with Republicans to censure Rashida Tlaib.
I am so pissed off about this. Here are the 22 Democrats. Here are a bunch of them. Pause to read. And here are the rest of them, including Illinois' Brad Schneider. Once upon a time, I would have welcomed a progressive challenger for Schneider in the primaries. Now I am very hungry for one. Most of these Democrats have received hundreds of thousands of dollars from AIPAC, the pro-Israel and also right-wing authoritarian lobby group. AIPAC is out to destroy Palestinians and also undermine U.S. democracy. Too many Democrats do business with them, and they need to be made toxic, utterly toxic.
Imagine being censored in a country that believes in freedom of speech. What's so crazy to me is that the Israeli government has killed over 10,000 Palestinian civilians, and they're so big and powerful. The American government is so big and powerful, yet they're so terrified of the Palestinian flag and the phrase, "from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free." scares the hell out of them. They not only want to label anything that supports Palestinians as anti-Semitic, because apparently you cannot support a group of people without hating another. Please make it make sense. What's sad is they want to convince people that anybody who uses that phrase is indirectly saying that Israelis should not only be kicked out of that country, but should also be unalived. But we all know that the phrase itself is advocating for Palestinians' freedom. From the river to the sea literally means all the Palestinians from here to here need to be freed. And if you take a look at history, people that have been oppressed and eventually freed didn't turn around and then oppress their oppressors. So this idea that Palestinians cannot be freed without harming Israelis is just, once again, another form of propaganda. But I'll say this, the fact that Representative Rashida Tlaib has been censored does one thing for me and one thing only. All it did was make me want to speak up even louder for Palestinians, and if you thought we were getting tired, we only just got started.
They're propping themselves up on white supremacist, Christian nationalist twisting of rhetoric to the point where they are just, it's just like the dehumanization to their own colleague. So they're dehumanizing their own colleague. Imagine what they think of us. Even believe what I'm seeing right now. Like, I mean, obviously I can believe it, but
it was released today that tomorrow on Wednesday, Congress is going to be voting again whether to censure Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib due to her comments on Palestine and Israel. So her comments were actually very well written. They were sensitive to everyone's feelings, but within it, she criticized the Israeli government and said that they are killing thousands of Palestinians for absolutely no reason. She stated that we should be able to critique a government and it has nothing to do with anti-Semitism. But a few Congresspeople did not agree and they're trying to censure her. So you're probably asking, what's censure within Congress? Censure within Congress doesn't really have much of a utility. It's more just of a public humiliation and showing that the majority of Congress does not agree with somebody's statements and they're trying to basically stop them from putting out these official statements. And what's so wild about all of this is that, first of all, she's the only Palestinian American here, so, I mean, bias. But second, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, Miss Jigsaw herself, is literally one of the people pushing for this. She's stating that Rashida Tlaib is being anti-Semitic. Are we forgetting that Marjorie Taylor Greene is the literal person who said that the wildfires in California in 2021 were started by Jewish space lasers rather than global warming? That is literally the most anti-Semitic thing you could ever say and pours into the QAnon conspiracy. Is this not further proof that a lot of this pro-Israel push in America has nothing to do with these people giving a shit about Jewish people, and it has everything to do with them actually just caring about the Israeli government? If you don't see that now, then it's pretty insane.
If you haven't heard already, Representative Rashida Tlaib has been censored on the House floor. Basically, they have no voice and they're silenced. And she is the only Palestinian American in the House of Representatives. It's crazy how our government has a trend of silencing Palestinians. And as you all know, 22 Democrats voted in favor with 26 Republicans. But I feel like it's not enough to just say 22 Democrats. I want you to see their faces. So that's what I'm going to do. We have Steve Cohen of Tennessee, Jim Costa of California, Angie Craig of Minnesota, Jared Golden of Maine, Dan Goldman of New York, Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey, Greg Landsman of Ohio. I'm noticing a pattern, by the way. Susie Lee of Nevada, Kathy Manning of North Carolina, Jared Moskowitz of Florida, Willie Nickel of North Carolina, Chris Papas of New Hampshire, the pattern's broken, Don Davis of North Carolina, Lois Frankel of Florida, Pat Ryan of New York, Marie Perez of Washington, Brad Schneider of Illinois, Kim Schreier of Washington, Darren Soto of Florida, Richie Torres of New York, Debbie Schultz of Florida. I feel like I met this woman before. She has one of those faces I can't forget. Something about it. And Representative Frederica Wilson of Florida. And why was she censored, you ask? For using the word resistance when referring to the Hamas attack, for her claims that Israel bombed a hospital in Gaza, which they did. We all know this, but you know, the propaganda machine. and her use of the slogan, "From the river to the sea." Now, the fact that she's being censored for these things is absurd, but we know why. They don't want an accurate voice that's representing the Palestinian people in government. It works against their propaganda. Remember their faces and remember their names, because they'll forever be remembered as being on the wrong side of history.
So this is all I got from this video, and it is very sad that people cannot even voice out their opinions. People cannot even speak the truth anymore. And number one is that they know the truth, but you know, they just want to keep lying and lying to themselves. Number one is that I am happy that Black people and every other person are raising their voices over what is going on, and also being a huge support to Rashid Tlaib. I hope that I quote her name right. And why did they want to censor, or why are they censoring her? Because she did not say anything wrong. She did not say anything anti-Semitic. But she is the only Palestine, and also being a woman of color. Why are they doing this at this point in time? Why do they have to do this right now? I mean, we all already know the kind of government and all that they are and the rest of it, but this is extreme. She is the only voice for her people, and all they want to do is just to close it up. And shout out to all the beautiful Black women who are standing by her side and also rendering support to her and refuse to be silenced. You all are super awesome. And I want you all to also look at the list of the people that have decided that she must be censored. And those that are, I mean, if those people happen to be from your state and all that, and they are running election, there is no need voting them in anymore, because we will never forget this. So this is to tell you that people, I mean, like, there is nothing like democracy, because if there is democracy, why would somebody speak up about the ill that is going on, about how they are being treated, about the genocide that is, I mean, Israel is committing in Palestine? Why is it anti-Semitic? Because make this make sense. Like the other woman said, do we even think that they are going to treat us any better? I am sure no. Not at all. And we stand with her, and we hope that all the people that are part of this will never get re-elected again. So this is all I got from this. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.